4 of my books became bestsellers on Amazon KDP while I was sick in bed. And I want to share with you how this happened, because I feel like there are people who need to hear this to see what's possible on this planet. So many people think that only those selected few can become someone known, become someone great, become financially free. But I'm here to show to you anything is possible. My name is Dominika. I want to welcome you to this channel. Thank you so much for being here. If this is the very first video you come across, you're in for a ride, because I always share some crazy stuff that really changed my life, because I want to inspire you, I want to encourage you, I want to motivate you, and I want to show you what's truly possible. And how did I even become a self-published author? So I actually always wanted to publish my own books. I always felt like I am meant to become an author. I remember when I was growing up, people always told me, you can't become a writer because you won't make money this way. Why would you even want to start something like that? This is not the path for you. I think you should do this and this instead. And I remember whenever I was applying to go to college, like university, I was sitting down at my kitchen table at my parents' house, and I was like, I don't even know what I can apply for anymore. And the reason why I was saying it, now I see it, was not because I actually didn't know what I should apply for. It was because I didn't know what I'm allowed to apply for, if that makes sense, to fit in everybody's expectations and this, normality of this world. And so I applied to become a secondary school teacher. I thought that the greatest thing that I could ever become was secondary school teacher, because that's a good stable job, the money is not too bad, and I always thought that I'm a natural teacher. So I was growing up in a way that I felt like I would become a secondary school teacher. And I went to college, I studied the degree, I graduated, and I hated that course. Don't get me wrong, I always felt like college is great, and I think education is amazing when it's the right education. But I always felt like I don't really fit in, because I never really seen myself working this regular 9 to 5. I never seen myself working this regular jobs. I've always been more creative, and I wanted more out of life. And I always felt like I don't fit in, and that there might be something wrong with me, because I just cannot work a normal 9 to 5. I cannot be like everybody else. And I went on to live my life, and I worked loads of different jobs after I graduated. None of them made me happy. And later on, I still felt like my journey is to become an author. And I wasn't really sure how to do it, because I started researching how to go about it, and I found out like you need an agent, you need a lot of followers, you need a lot of money. Like, oh my goodness, the list that I saw was just endless. Like what you need, the requirements, all that stuff. You need a manuscript done. I was like, I don't have any of this stuff done. And I just kind of kept putting this dream aside, putting it aside, but something inside me was always calling me that way. And later on, I found out about Amazon KDP and the fact that you can self-publish loads of different books on it, including coloring books, journals, activity books, planners. And so I was like, you know what? I feel like this is meant to be my journey in life. And I started doing this in the summer of 2023, and by the end of summer 2024, I quit my full-time job thanks to publishing books on Amazon. And fast forward to today, I have published over 50 books on Amazon, including coloring books, journals, planners, activity books. I wrote a memoir about my life. I have some educational books as well. And I'm nowhere near done. Like, I still have more ideas that I'm going to turn into books. And some people come to me and they're like, but do people still buy books? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They still buy planners every single year. For the year, right? They buy business planners, they buy journals, they buy coloring books, activity books for children to learn from them. They still buy books about mindset. They still buy books to learn languages. Like, the sky isn't even the limit. And books are an amazing tool to help people, and you can earn money this way in the process as well. So I have self-published over 50 books by now, and as I was sick and tired and exhausted in my bed majority of January 2026, because I don't know what happened, but I was sick for so long, almost the whole month, I became a best-selling author on Amazon KDP once again. And not one, not two, not three, but 4 of my books became bestsellers in Australia. Simple journals that I have created took me only a couple of hours to make. I'm not even joking, because I used AI to help me with creating them. I just put a beautiful book cover on them. I solved the problem. I filled the gap in the market on in this particular topic that I chose to focus on. And I published it on Amazon. I published it on Amazon a few months back. I don't even remember when it was exactly. I would have to double check when it was. And in January, as I was sick in bed, 4 of them became bestsellers. And the funniest thing is, how did it happen? How did it happen? Because those journals are not even published under my real name. They're published under pen names. And I never even promoted them anywhere, not even once. Like, I don't post about them. I don't pay for advertising on Amazon or anywhere else for them. I simply chose an idea that I seen was profitable on Amazon already, and I put an original spin to it. I made my own version of it, and then I uploaded it onto Amazon. That's it. That's literally all I did. And it became bestsellers. Number 7, 8, 9, and 10. On Amazon. Like, how cool is that? How cool is that? Journals that anybody could create. And I feel so blessed and so honored to have achieved that. And I know that this is not the only bestseller I'm ever gonna achieve. I achieved the best-selling rank for some of the most random books. Like, some of them were like activity books, some of them were journals, some of them were like simple books that people can put stamps inside of them. Like, I have built a beautiful passive income stream that brings me money while I sleep. And I know that a lot of people talk about making money in your sleep. Genuinely, there is not many ways to make money in your sleep, but Amazon KDP is one of them. Because you make the book once, you upload it to your Amazon KDP account, and you're done. Like, your job is done. You might want to tweak your listing a little bit. You might want to increase your price as you get more sales. But that's about it. Like, you don't have to do any additional work. You don't have to build a team. You don't have to show up on camera to sell them. Like, you just upload it to your Amazon account, and that's it. Your job is done. And you can sell worldwide on autopilot for you. And as you can see, the sky isn't even the limit when it comes to the books that you could create. And I would love to teach you how you can do that, because I understand that there are many people who are watching this today and they're like, oh my goodness, I want to learn how to do this, but I don't know anybody who can teach me. I don't have the tools. I've never done it before. I also used to be there as well. I started from zero, from nothing. I didn't know how to do it, but I made a decision to go all in, and that changed my whole life. And if you feel like this is for you, you feel like, yes, I would love to try this. Yes, I would love to find out more. I would love to invite you to a free consultation. The free consultation is an opportunity for you to ask me a couple of questions, and you will be able to find out if Amazon KDP is definitely the right path for you. You know, if by the end of the call you decide this is not what you want to do in life, I totally respect that. But if by the end of the call you decide, yes, I do want to pursue this, I'll show you exactly how you can get started. So if you would like to book a free call, you can do so by going into the description below this video, and you will find the link to my website, and you can schedule yourself in. So if you feel like this is for you, you know what to do. But I just want to tell you this, guys. Amazon KDP changed my whole life. And every single month, my sales are increasing because I choose a book idea and I just make an original spin to it and I publish it. Like, I don't do it as often anymore because now I make more quality books, so they take a little bit longer, but I still publish new books and I feel like I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. So as you can see, people have told me, you won't make money out of this. You can't make a living through selling books. This is not a good idea. Choose something more stable. Choose something more secure. And I tried doing that. It led me nowhere. It led me to just living a very unhappy life. And then I decided to take matters into my own hand and give it a try. That's the most important. Whatever you want to do in life, give it a shot. Give it a go. Because at least if you try it, you will go about your life knowing that at least you tried. At least you gave it a go. At least you followed your dream. And so many people try to demotivate one another. They say like, this is not a great way to make money. This is not realistic. This is not good. But what if it's gonna make you financially free? What if it's gonna be like, the best thing you do for your life? The same way it happened to me. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's about taking risks. Sometimes it's about just making that one decision to go and find out more. Because that's what I did and it changed my whole life. I feel like that's all I wanted to say for today. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I truly appreciate you. If you are brand new here, please subscribe to my channel so that you can come back for more videos like this, because I have some beautiful things to share. I'm not going anywhere and you might want to stick around. Feel free to share in the comments, what did this video light up inside of you? Did you always want to become a published author, but maybe you got a little afraid over the years? Like, tell me your story. I would love to hear more about you. And if you feel like there is somebody that would benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. That would mean so much to me, because I always know that the power of connecting other people with each other is just so amazing, because I don't know who you know, but you know those people. And if you share it with them, you might have a friend, a best friend, an aunt, your mom, whoever wants to publish a book, but they never done it. They don't know how to do it. Send them my way. I would love to help them out. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate your time and I will see you on another video. Bye-bye.